Good morning, HikeTalk. Got my team in tow here. Let's go, boys. Oh, what a great morning. What an amazing week. So many great things happening. It's happened this last month, this last quarter, this last year. Hope you're experiencing the same. These things don't just happen. These things are very intentional. So I want to start HikeTalk today with the same way I start my day every day, with gratitude. Thanking you all for all the love. Really, really, really touched my heart. Hundreds of messages, just amazing. Whew, gets me a little emotional there. That all you would take the time to just reach out. Hundreds of Facebook messages, private messages. Really, really, like I said, touched me. And this is a great time to be alive. Great time to be alive. You know, I was just talking to a buddy, talking to me about his teenage kids and soon to be not teenagers any longer. My boy's about to turn 20. My daughter's 22. And he's talking about this transition in his life and how, man, he would love to be that age again. And I was like, dude, not me, man. I don't want to go back to being 20. That was a dumb shit. Man, just had a lot to learn. A lot of things going on in life. Back then, dealing with a lot of things that most of us has to deal with. Just pain. Deep pain, hurt. And I don't want to bring us all down. I just want to let you know that you matter. You matter in my life. You matter in all of our lives. Here, buddy. So much of us, we're grinding, fighting to have a great life. And then at some point we just stop. We give up. And for so many of us, we don't really understand why. But that it's paramount that we get back on track. Absolutely paramount for your life and everybody around you. This is what I truly believe. Anybody that's willing to take the time and invest in themselves by listening to people that have gone through a whole load of shit and come out, I believe, pretty damn good on the other side. Takes a lot of time, energy, effort to recognize and admit that you got to make some changes, and then really get after not just saying you're going to do it, but actually doing it. Now, this last week, we've all talked a lot about all of the key. I actually brought out 5. Got into the 5th, but really it's the first 4 that I want to talk about, which are the really, really critical. And it's a simple acronym, G.F.C.I. That's the first 4 components of my health tool, or the emotional component of our domain health in our Living Kaizen model. And those 4 pieces, the 4 keys, G.F.C.I, again, is a great little acronym, a little tool for a lot of people. A lot of people know what that is in the industry, in the market. Everybody has them in their home or wherever your dwelling is if you have power. Because in the United States, it's law to have GFCI outlets next to any water source within 5 or 6 feet from any water source, and or externally on your home. And G.F.C.I, out in that traditional world industry, stands for ground fault circuit interrupter. And it's just got me thinking one day about this concept of circuit interrupter. You see, your body is just a big mass of energy moving and flowing. And if you want to ever make significant changes in your life, you're going to have to interrupt your current patterns. Interrupt, that circuit interrupt. And so this G.F.C.I model kind of coincided, which is really wild how so much of this stuff happens for me, is that I spent a lot of time with a marker in my hand on a whiteboard drawing these ideas out, because they come to life when you actually get them out of your head. And so I want to sum this up with G.F.C.I is just another super sweet little mental tool that you can take with you anywhere you go every single day, and ask yourself, are you interrupting that pattern, that same circuit that you have that's just running the same loop over and over and over again, replaying that same story over and over and over again about, you know what it is, man, you know, in your own life, stuff happens, we react to it, and basically just how our bodies are designed to actually conserve energy. Our bodies always go into a default mode to handle that situation. And if you're not prepared, if you don't have any experience in that area that you just experienced, then your body goes into hyper mode, which is a fight or flight mechanism, which then creates tremendous anxiety in your system, because now the whole reptilian brain kicks in, and now you got to actually, shock yourself to action. You got to move. You got to interrupt that circuit. You got to interrupt whatever's going on. To now your body goes into save mode, and saving yourself brings tons of energy. It kicks off all this amazing pharmacy that's built into our system that gives you the exact type of drug energy that you need: adrenaline, endorphins. And so when you run into something that is significant or seems significant, and unfortunately so many of the things today that disrupt most people are so insignificant if they're to step back and really look at them, yet we just have, it's so easy in the US, our lives become so easy that the smallest of things set us off, because we haven't had to really deal with big things, especially as a young person, when you actually have a tribe around you that can help nurture you and move you through that process. This concept of circuit interruption is paramount in your life. You need to know when to use it and when not to use it. But I'm a tool builder by trade from my very early days through most of, or pretty much all my career. Was a physical machinist, tool and die maker. As a young person, worked myself through that process into all the automation and management, and then, full ownership, and then the executive and all that stuff, building the business. But my key point here is that to build and develop proper tools in your life will be the significant game changer for you. And so my mission here is to help you understand some really quick tools that are just quick little mental tools that will change your game significantly if you're just willing to start. I can't force anybody to start. I don't even really ask people to start. I just want to know what it is that you want out of life, and we're going to help you get it. But you got to be willing to make some shifts, some changes in your life. So remember, this first domain is health. First component of health is emotional. And the 4 key pieces that you need to really understand is G.F.C.I, ground fault circuit interrupter. But really, in this picture, in this model, what is it? It's gratitude, forgiveness, commitment, and intention. GFCI, gratitude, forgiveness, commitment, intention. And that will be the tool, the circuit interrupter that you need to really start your life. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this last week. We're going to kick it up next week into the next component, which I'm really fired up about, which again will just give you new tools to make significant changes in your life when you're ready, because I'll be here. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that reached out, wish me a happy birthday. It means the world to me. And for so many of you that reached out that I don't really know you yet as well, or we're Facebook friends today, I look forward to meeting you sometime soon at one of these great events or on the road somewhere. So amazing week. Let's go and create a great one next week. So that's it for today. Let's make it a great day. Big D out.